March Madness. Lindblom.
Oh, public execution time.
We're getting executed?
That's what it says. Prisoners carry out the execution before a public audience.
Oh, that was what we fought, where we beat Tucker Carlson and his propaganda.
Oh, man. Did he die? I can't remember if he died.
I don't think he did. I think he put on a bow tie and went to Fox News.
Classic Tucker Carlson, making $6 million a year.
Classic indeed. Welcome to Fetch Quest, everybody. We're in this airplane hangar. It's...
We're in a place. I'm going to talk to people. Ross always talks about how this is a hallway, but now we're in an airship.
Yeah, we're in a hallway on an airship. It's crazy. It totally is crazy how that works out here, effectively. Oh, boy.
Well, I couldn't talk to that guy. Oh, I can't go down there to check out whatever the fuck's that is.
You can't go down the very obvious staircase? But that would break the hallway simulator, Rob. The hallway simulator cannot handle going down the stairs.
It's actually kind of silly that you can't, like, explore the ship the way you could, I don't know, in any of the other games.
Yeah.
Hey,
oh, you can talk
Sid.
to him. That's Sid. Hi, Sid. Boy, howdy, you look like a PS2 model. Boy, he just said a whole bunch of things I don't care about.
Alright, so we're sneaking onto another ship to kill someone. Excellent, excellent.
Sounds like it is. Oh, look, there's one of our friends. Hi, Snow.
Oh, that's
yeah,
right.
that's
We gotta
right.
rescue
Yeah,
Saz and Neil, and they're prisoners right now.
Exactly. Yeah, I think Saz killed himself, and then Neil got taken by the bondage low-rent Bayonetta. Don't talk to Hope. Hope has nothing interesting to say.
You're right. All he said was, oh. Oh, a cavalry unit rescued his dad.
It covers up a plot hole. Great.
Yeah, I was gonna say, like, as we had mentioned there, when we left his dad, like, tied up or whatever, that's not gonna help his dad.
No.
Like, they purge anybody who's even, like, seen Ulysses.
But
you
also
think they're gonna
just like they were
not
leading
kill
up
his
into
dad?
a whole bunch of things with like with like, oh, look at his relationship with his son. It turns out his son is, you know, and then just apparently I looked it up because I was curious. Nothing is going to happen with that plot line.
Oh no, yeah, his dad's just done now.
Yeah, what?
That was actually the last. I didn't even know we got that little tidbit here. That's probably the last we were gonna hear of Hope's dad the rest of the game.
Like, what the fuck? Why did you set up like it seemed like it was gonna be?
Oh, they were definitely having like a, you know. Like, I mean, they kind of like.
It felt like they were leading to him turning in. Like you can move ahead. We don't need to talk to Fang.
I already talked to Fang. That's the next point.
Go ahead.
But his dad, you know, his dad had that "you're my son" moment. I don't
what
care
the dog
if you're
doing?
a stupid monster or whatever.
Which I know is
Anyways,
like meant to be like a gay metaphor, and it's like it's
Fang,
very encouraging.
I don't know, but I guess.
I feel like he came out, but as a
monster instead of
exactly.
as gay.
Yeah, exactly. he came out of the closet of being an enemy of God. Which is, I think also...
Which we call original sin. It's all circles back around.
Yeah.
So Fang's having a similar problem here.
Not kidding. When I say the world
Well,
is she? I feel
what
like
she said
that's
in
not
that,
what...
it sounds like everybody's got 2 lines of dialogue.
Oh,
look,
who the
there's
fuck
Daisley.
is Daisley?
That's Bartanelis.
Wait, what?
Daisley's the name of the Pope.
Oh, okay. Well, that's not the name of the guy you said that we're not supposed to know yet, because there's been no hints to that. Will you
I don't even know why
Daisley.
I don't even know why Daisley came up here on the second line of her dialogue, which means they all have extra dialogue.
Please, there's a place to go.
They've got.
They don't have anything interesting to say.
This is the only time that we get to talk to NPCs. Possibly the rest of the game.
That's fair. You know what? I'm on board with this now. I'm on board with this incredibly dumb and stupid thing we're doing.
See, now everyone's talking about killing the Primarch / Daisley, which we probably knew are the same person if we went and read the data logs.
I don't care anymore.
Sergeant, holy shit, Lightning's a sergeant?
I mean...
Here we go. We need his testimony.
To be clear, Sergeant is not a very impressive rank. It is a rank, but it's not like a lieutenant or anything.
The entire
motivation. The spot.
We just got the entire motivation lined out for us, which
I
don't know if the game was actually going to tell it to us.
Go to the spot!
We need to capture Daisley.
This is April now. I don't know why we're still playing this. It's March.
Oh,
we're
look, it's
still
Ryan.
doing March Madness.
Wait a second.
It's Norman Remus. Yeah.
Hang on a second. Hang
What?
on. Is this literally it?
No.
There is nothing else to the ship?
It's just this
This literal
platform.
platform.
I mean, you could go down the stairs, but the crystal engine can't do this.
This is a little ridiculous.
It's only supposed to be for March Madness, and now it's April, and we're still playing.
All right, so if I got our motivations down right, Norman here,
Piece of shit.
Norman here is making it go. So we need to capture the Primarch, so he'll admit to everyone. We're gonna make him Spanish Inquisition style. Make him tell everyone,
And then make
that
it be
he's
a
a bad
package
person.
delivery simulator.
I mean, yes.
Yeah.
So we need to capture him and
Okay.
force him to admit that they lied to everyone about the purge.
Okay.
I don't know why that's like our
Objective.
Why do we give a shit about doing that?
I don't really understand. Oh yeah. Also, when I was editing videos, he's in like episode 7, and he doesn't speak, but neither of us remembered him being there.
Bring 'em on.
I'm a little confused. I thought she like pushed Vanille away and was like, "All right, kid, check you later." See you
Well,
later."
she didn't want Vanille to be captured. I think that's the problem.
Right, but why couldn't they leave together? and not
Because
get
it was
captured?
convenient for the plot.
Because I have you.
Oh, that's right. He's friends with Snow now. I
Yeah.
still hope maybe he'll stab Snow. He doesn't have the knife anymore, does he?
No, he gave the knife's back in Lightning's possession now.
Maybe Lightning will stab Snow.
Enough with the bonding. Let's go.
It's weird. He almost has a face that's like a main character, but I know he doesn't. I think it's just because he looks so much like Norman Remus.
He's got main character energy.
He does. Like, I want to see him in a game where he's a package delivery man in the
He's probably going to.
post-apocalyptic.
This is
where
a
has
lot
a
of death
baby
flags.
that,
He's a
you
little
know,
too popular, or he's like a little too
little-
main
little
character-y.
too- yeah, exactly. Like, I feel like he's most assuredly going to die, but I
He
thought
probably
that
will. I don't
thought
remember
that
if he
about
dies or not.
Snow's friends, and they're very much alive.
For now.
We didn't expect to
Oh,
see
hey, Bayonetta. Oh, and the Space Pope. Okay.
This crisis threatens the integrity of
Okay, so
God,
now
he looks
the
like
Primarch
an
is
Emperor Palpatine.
here. He
Like,
does.
just
Like
seems
he's
like
absolutely just looks like
He
Emperor
just seems like
Palpatine.
he's dying.
wholeheartedly.
He's got a concubine next to him who definitely is not a
for some reason
BDSM
a
lady.
researcher
Exactly, yeah.
of the impending execution. Oh God,
Oh
he
yeah,
has a
because
mullet.
they're gonna murder.
No wonder he's a bad guy. He has a
Vanille,
fucking
yeah.
mullet.
Yeah. Oh, that's not fair. I used to have a mullet. I mean,
No wonder you're a bad guy.
I mean, this is true. Yeah, I am the villain of the show. No, the reason is because if my hair gets cut short, I look like a lesbian because of my
Sure.
long eyelashes. So you know, I tend to let
Let
my
it be
hair
known
look
that
homeless.
Fang has a mullet.
Oh, well then she's a bad guy then clearly.
No, I was pointing out the lesbian vibes.
Oh.
The mullet only adds to it.
Oh, well, you know, it's fine. I've made peace with that at one point in time. The alternative is that I just cut down the mullet, but then I have like a weird, like, I'm not Jewish, but I mean, like, you know, the Jew fro kind of thing.
You
But
know,
my hair
you
kind of
could,
gets that way.
Jeez, these are a lot of fucking ships.
There's
You
a lot
could,
of ships, if only they were used for anything interesting.
You could be Solid Snake if you get your mullet right.
Oh, yeah. I'll follow up on that message really easily, Colonel.
I don't know. I can't get a good Solid Snake going. I don't have the
You need to smoke a couple cigarettes. So
I
you
don't
got
have the
gravity
gravitas
voice.
of David Hayter.
Yeah.
Or
Well, David Hayter, you know, like saying, hey, when was the last time he was Snake?
I mean, this is true. Yeah, it's been actually he was Snake the last time we've seen Snake in anything, which was Smash Bros. Ultimate.
Oh, well, I mean, that's good at least. He wasn't
Yeah.
Snake in 5
yeah.
or... Was there another one he wasn't
There's
Snake in?
Revengeance, but he wasn't in that, I don't think. And then there's Metal Gear Survive, which I don't think he was in either. I don't know.
Hey, how did they know we were here? I thought this was a surprise.
Well, we docked. Like we
Well, yeah,
we
but, like,
landed on their
100
thing.
people docked.
Very clearly, we boarded their ship.
Yeah, but like 100 people were docking.
I
What
mean,
makes us weird?
because we're Lassie and they hate us.
Oh, good. I've got Lightning and Fang here. Let's kick Hope off the team.
Yeah, unfortunately, I don't think you can do that. I think you're stuck with.
Why am I...
I'm pretty sure they changed it because you changed the party again.
No. Son of a bitch.
Yeah, they always like to do that to you. I don't know why, but sometimes they don't. Sometimes they don't.
Really annoying.
I mean, yeah. This
This is so stupid. Oh, these are such shitty loadouts.
Yeah,
Oh,
I mean
God.
these guys go down really easily.
That they do.
We're for Lent. I've given up the need to say that Batman goes down on Catwoman.
You said that already once earlier today before dinner.
That is true. I have. Yeah. Well, on the stream, I'm doing it. I'm being a good boy, and I'm not doing that.
No, you've absolutely failed your Lent already.
Oh no! No, I don't care. I don't care. I
now
mean,
you're gonna have to eat fish on Friday or whatever the fuck it is.
You're not supposed to eat meat. And you're supposed to give up something that's relative of importance to you. I've never done that before, and I tend to eat meat on Fridays anyway. Because
change my fucking loadout.
No,
they don't want to play. They want you to change your loadout.
Well, they're gonna divide up, and they're going to
That's some rough animation.
Okay, well now you're in control then at least.
change
I was gonna
paradigms.
say, were they gonna? Oh yeah, you can change your. Can you change your leader now? Maybe. I don't think you can. I think they would have
probably.
told you can. I just noticed the flags, but I'm sure the flags have been there this whole time, and
Yeah, they have.
yeah, I just wasn't paying attention. All right,
whoops,
you got
whoops.
Crystarium to do too, so take
Oh no, we're saving one last time.
one last time,
So I don't have to deal
just
with
in
any of that
case.
shop shit again if something
Yeah.
goes wrong.
Indeed, which not a guarantee it won't.
Alright.
All right. Yeah, there we go. So we got all our shop stuff done. I hate that I have to switch over my Funimation account to a Crunchyroll account.
Yeah,
Crunchyroll kind of sucks.
I don't doubt that.
It just does. Like I thought about doing a Verve account, but then I realized Verve has fucking nothing on it anymore.
Yeah,
Because all the channels went away. Hey! Hey, we're recording. Hey! This may be a problem now that it's darker, lighter out when we record. I have to close the windows when she keeps doing that kind of stuff. Which is unfortunate because she loves to look out the window. But yeah, no, Verve lost all of its channels. Like, it's crazy. Like, they had, like, Rooster Teeth and Nick Splat and stuff, and now it's just all gone. Yeah, now the only thing if I wanted to do Verve for, I would just watch Harmon Quest, which Harmon Quest is good, don't get me wrong, but
Verve
yeah.
has some anime that I want to watch that I can't get anywhere else, but I'm just gonna torrent that anime.
I mean that's fair. No,
find
yeah,
a
we
different way
would
of
never say
watching
there's
it.
a way to do that. Yeah, you would use ExpressVPN in order to hide your browsing history from big IP providers. This episode is not brought to you by ExpressVPN, but what if it was?
What if it was?
No, no, I love Funimation's interface. It's easy, it's done, and, it's just like, I mean, I hope it means they keep doing dubs, because Crunchyroll kind of doesn't do dubs
All right,
very well.
Lightning is able to do that. Was anybody else? Oh.
No,
And
fuck
how
all.
did they get Hope Up? Okay.
All
this
your
is
friends
a nice
are
big
here.
spot, right? This is a nice big area for me to run around in.
What a great spot. It's great. This could have been on the low lore, you know that,
What am I
right?
activating? It certainly could
An
have, but
elevator.
then we wouldn't have been able to see Lightning jump.
Oh yeah, silly me. We wanna make sure the jump fetishes are very happy.
See, look, I'm not gonna fucking walk to that. No way in hell.
You're gonna jump. Which
wow,
you could have just
I'm
jumped.
going to skip. Did you see? Oh, it's not gonna let me do it again.
You could have just jumped from this on the bottom level. You didn't have to jump up to this triangle platform here.
Yeah, I just kind of like skipped.
The-
There we go.
I guess they wanted to show you that it's a big ship, and you couldn't get that expression if you were just down below. Although,
Yes.
if I must say, this ship must have cost billions of gil. Maybe even trillions of gil for the amount of walking around you can do in it.
It's pretty cool. I mean, like, what else would these catalogs? Look at these
But it also
catalogs.
doesn't really seem to serve much of a function. Like, the Death Star is big because it has, a planet-destroying laser in it. So therefore it would have to be big. This doesn't have to be this big, I don't feel like.
It's how they keep internal control of everything. It's a police state.
I mean...
They have big, massive, scary things which they use to keep the
But you
populace in
also
line.
have a police force with actual guns. Like, you have...
That they do.
I mean, they can't ever shoot anything worth a damn, and bullets don't matter unless they're in a cutscene, but I mean, it's just like, oh,
Even
we
when
get
they're in
to
a
be-
cutscene, somehow Snow's
Yeah.
hand didn't get shot off.
That's true, too.
That way.
I mean, we've never been able to back travel except for the one point where we could for some fucking reason. Okay. Well, We're
All
I
right,
don't know
so
if
we're
we
breaking into this ship.
I don't know if
to
we
save
really
Seth.
needed a cutscene to tell us we're on the outside of the ship. I feel like we could have figured that out. What the literal fuck are those things?
Bop, 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 bop.
Yeah. Oh, you just Metal Geared your way through that, man.
Yeah, I'm pretty fucking cool.
Yeah, exactly. I want to make Metal Gear a verb now. That's going to be my thing for the next half hour.
Metal Gear.
Exactly, yeah. Uh-huh.
Yeah. Otacon. What does the scanner say about its power level?
That's not.
That's probably
That's not Metal Gear. That's not Metal Gear. I mean, certainly Kojima has an appreciation of Dragon Ball, I feel like. Or at the very least, he just has an appreciation of things that are way too long for what they are.
Yeah, just like the dragon.
Yeah, exactly. Like, I feel like if Kojima had the audacity to make some 20 hours be like 5 minutes, he would do so. You know, like the Namek explosion or something.
Well, yeah, of course.
I don't know. You know, I hope that we still see a good amount of dubs of stuff because with Crunchyroll, because I just love dubs. You can shame me if you want to, but I will reject your shame.
Yeah, I definitely prefer dubs.
Yeah, it's like if I wanted to read a book, I'd read a book, and I do read manga. I've been reading the One Piece manga every week now.
Poor bastard.
Yeah, I know. Well, especially because it doesn't release every week, so it's maddening. I mean, it's. I feel like it's way better because I could read it in 5 minutes and be done with it, as opposed to a 20-minute episode where they make a single panel last for 2 minutes, and they do that with regularity because they've run out of. They're so close to where it is, like they have like no lead time effectively. As soon as a new chapter is coming out, they're already animating it effectively. So we got Jetpack Man, and then we have, what are those things? They're dragoons?
That guy is the dragoon is Jetpack Man.
Oh, okay. What are the other things?
Psycom not dragoons.
Okay.
I don't know. Let's find out. Kill.
Yeah. Is this Legend of Dragoon I've heard so much about?
Probably.
Yeah, that game was great. I love that game. Even though I'm sure if they're just drones. Okay.
Oh, deck drones. Classic.
Yeah, it's okay to kill them. They're just drones. They don't have feelings.
They don't look like
it's
they
a figure
have
of
feelings.
speech, of course.
They've got
they're
tornado
fucking bureaucrats.
kicks.
They have tornado kicks? What the fuck?
Yeah, dude, they're just Chun-Li.
You know what? Well, yeah, they kind of are. I'll agree. Yeah, they're interesting looking. I kind of view them more as like drills, but maybe that's just because their feet are
the
pointy.
tornado kick was a little weird.
They have pointed shoes, therefore they are more dangerous
Ballerinas?
than non-pointy shoes.
Exactly.
Yes, yeah, ballerinas will fuck with you, man. You gotta be careful. The absolute fuck all.
Oh, that's interesting.
Why? Like, I understood I said that there should be branching paths, but that's not a branching path.
This is just like the underside of the Death Egg, right here. I played this.
I
in
mean,
the
this is
Sonic
very
game.
familiar to like the flying battery zone. You're not wrong. Like, I do always love it when they do.
Why is the Death Egg big? Oh God.
I feel
This
like
is
the
a lot of
Death
these
Egg
little
is big
motherfuckers.
because it's hubris. It's you should put the. I'm gonna put that closer to you.
Oh, what the mic?
Yeah, it should be closer to your face.
Over here.
Because I can't just be talking louder than you the entire time, which I know is what happens. But yeah, no. The Death Egg is big because it's a monument to the hubris of Dr. Robotnik / Eggman. Like, he basically made it in the image of his face. Like, I mean, it's basically it's basically a monument to soulless capitalism and a lack of care about the environment, and and Jim
All the
Carrey
good
somehow.
stuff.
I don't know. This is why I've always viewed that. But obviously, of course, it's the fucking Death Star.
Well, yeah.
It's the Death Star, but it's in the shape of Robotnik's face. That's really all it is. I was like, I miss the days when Dr. Robotnik was like terrifying. Like, obviously, like Bowser was terrifying at one point in time too. I guess it's just the recycling of villains over and over again. You know, it's just like, okay, you're gonna try to take over the world again. Okay, well, you know, I guess that's fine.
Yeah, it's just kind of over and over again. You know that they're not going to do anything. They're
Right,
proving themselves incompetent.
They're not going to succeed. What is it about you not getting the mic in your face?
I need to be able to see the screen.
Okay, that's fine.
Let's see. What am I even doing here?
I don't know.
Oh, duh. Now I can reach these fucking spots.
I can't wait to see the Sonic the Hedgehog movie.
Looks like it's going to be pretty fun.
It is gonna be like the first one was the first legitimately good video game movie.
I'm
like-
sure there are others.
Well,
We've had a lot in the past few years.
we have, yeah. I mean, Uncharted was dumb and stupid, but I mean, I wouldn't call it good necessarily. It just relies on Tom Holland's charisma. But I mean, like Sonic just legitimately is good. Like Detective Pikachu, I want to love more than it actually is good. The problem is, if you take away every Pokemon from that movie, it's just a kind of a shitty detective movie. Like it's like at best like a C movie detective movie.
Fight
if you were
me,
to,
bitch! I need to get this chest. Fucking fight
if you
me.
replaced every Pokemon with like a golden retriever or something, like I mean, it would basically have just been you could have told the same exact movie. The only reason it's good is because there's Pokemon in it. Like, Ryan Reynolds could have easily voiced a dog.
Huh.
It could have been exactly the same plot. Or he could have gotten Danny DeVito to do the same thing, and it would have been identical.
And not auto. What do you call it? Airbud, you say?
Yeah, well, not Airbud. I'm thinking more like the Shaggy Dog or something, because that's basically the plot of Detective Pikachu, too, is, you know, you got a guy, he gets transformed into something, and you're basically solving the mystery of how to break the curse effectively. Is what it ultimately breaks down to. Obviously, Detective Pikachu is a little more nuanced than that. Obviously, I know it's based on a video game, but yeah, I don't know. It was fine, but Sonic actually was good, and I think it's because Jim Carrey's on the screen being Jim Carrey, as opposed to Ryan Reynolds, who's not on the screen for the majority of the movie. But even when he is, like, the way it was marketed was, I thought, okay, we're getting a Deadpool, not Deadpool, but it's Pikachu. And you know what? It's going to be, it's going to be good. It's going to be, look at this fun thing. Look how he's interacting with this Ludicolo and this Mr. Mime and stuff. Like, this is going to be fun. And unfortunately, all of those parts are in the trailer. And it's not...
Yeah, exactly.
Like, there's nothing really outside of that that's really not in the trailer to it. And I mean, it's a good tactic when movies do that. When you don't have really a funny movie or something, a lot of times they'll do that, where they put the best moments in a trailer. But it is not the movie I wanted. It wasn't what I wanted, and maybe that's the problem why I don't like that movie as much. I still want them to make Pokemon movies. I think I really like all the effects they had with the Pokemon in them.
Yeah, I think they could actually do something interesting more with the Pokemon movie stuff.
Yeah, well, it's like I know they were talking about doing a Red-Blue movie of some kind. I don't know how you tell that story in 2 hours without cutting out a bunch of stuff.
Yeah, I also don't know how you would tell that story.
Yeah. Well, because you're... And maybe it's just as simple as it's just the relationship between Red and Blue. Obviously, you'd probably make Red be able to talk as opposed to in the games where you just kind of like...
Well, yeah, it could just be like him in the manga.
Exactly, yeah. Because, I mean, you could just make it about the rivalry between those two characters effectively. Obviously, you'd probably cut out a lot of the gym challenge.
You could probably do... they could probably start it somewhere kind of deep in and then just do some, like, intro, like, flashbacky type shit to give you the background of the two characters. And
I feel like more than anything else, it is the relationship of those characters in particular. Like, I think we've talked about this before, how most of the rivals in Pokemon are kind of garbage. Like, they really don't motivate you in a lot of ways. The only good ones
was Jerry.
Yeah, exactly. Is Gary Oak. The rival from Gold Silver's kind of Like he's
Silver,
just
he's
an
kind of a
actual
dick.
villain. Like
He's
I
an
mean, he
ass,
actively
yeah.
commits crimes and like it's fine.
He's a douche canoe. I don't really
Like-
know if he like turns much towards the end. I mean, he like
He
becomes
kind
a
of
good
does
guy,
because you
like,
see like
always.
once he has his like character arc, like his Golbat becomes a Crobat.
Yeah,
which
yeah,
means
so,
he's
like,
learned to appreciate his Pokemon effectively.
Yeah.
Hugh is kind of Hugh is the third best rival in the game by far from Black and White too. He's by far the closest thing to that energy, but he's motivated by completely different things. He's motivated by trying to get his sister's Purloin back that was stolen by Team Plasma, and he really wants you to know about it because he really fucking hates Team Plasma. And but I mean, like other than that, like he's probably the best version of it because he's kind of aggressive and he's kind of like like you can understand his character motivation very well. Like he doesn't want anybody to get in the way of what he wants. Versus like every other one where it's just like I'm not saying encouragement isn't fine, but I mean like I just feel like all the rivals from X and Y suck, and there's 4 of them. all the
That's pretty funny.
I know, yeah. And then there's like How and Hop, which are basically the same character.
Oh man.
Yeah,
Hop is still one of the just. He's one of my favorite because he is somebody who loses over and over again, and his life just like sucks.
Right.
Like, he doesn't have any character growth. He just loses. He becomes okay with losing. Isn't that his character growth?
Well, he basically does, but also just in general, like I mean, that's just, he's okay with not being the best, and I think there's something to be said about that being a character arc, is learning that you are not the main character, therefore not everything in life is not going to go your way. Some people have to be garbage men. Some people have to, some people have to literally clean other people's shit. Like I mean, it's. That doesn't mean you can't be okay with it. Like I mean, I'm not saying that we need to shit on the middle class. That's not the impression I was giving here. But I mean, like
I mean, it sounds like a paraphrase.
Like we all can't be LeBron James. Somebody has to be Alex Caruso, and that's fine because I think Alex Caruso is the best player on the Bulls. Certainly, his time being out has led me to believe that. But yeah, it's just so much of like the Pokemon rivals are all about like encouragement. Like Black and White had a good system where there was one that was all about encouragement and being bad, and then one who was kind of trying to push you further.
Yeah,
with
I'd like
Bianca
some more...
and Sheeran, I think. Yeah.
Oh, those guys.
Yeah.
I would like some more rivals that are like actual rivals. Like people that are like going toe to toe with you and are actually a threat.
Like they push you further and stuff.
People that you have an actual fucking rivalry with, where like the two characters by interacting both become stronger, not just like me beating Hop into the fucking dirt over and over again.
Well,
obviously
I
they'd
think,
have to do something other than Pokemon battles to show that, because you're just gonna beat them into the dirt.
Right. Well, I mean, like there's steps in that direction of like for as shitty as I thought all the rivals were in X, I thought Sheena was the best in terms of
There's no reason to
her
go over
relationship with her mediocrity effectively, and just like coming to terms with like maybe I don't really want to be a Pokemon
All right,
trainer.
this looks a little suspicious. We're gonna.
Yeah, there might be something here.
I know there's just a bunch of those guys over there for that fight, but